The Ism podcast. You already know me, my dude Daniel. You know what I'm saying? And Mark, we're here to talk a lot of
I
real
like how you
shit.
mentioned yourself.
This is just what we do. There's a lot of stuff we gotta unpack
A
in
lot,
here.
dude, because we haven't been on in like
A
five
lot of
months.
stuff.
Yeah, we haven't been on it
That's right.
forever.
Yeah.
So yeah, we do have a lot to
Yeah.
talk
So
about. A lot has gone on. A lot of eventful shit. I don't know why the first thing that pops up, and I feel like I think about this almost all the time. Trump.
Trump.
I don't know.
That's right.
Do you think he's gonna go to jail?
I find it hard to believe that he'll go to jail, right? Like he'll actually have to do time.
Yeah, that's yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Like because again, when you have so much money, bro, there's always a way out. But at the same time, they are putting the
A
full
lot,
credit.
yeah, like,
They are putting the full
but he's
credit
putting it
to
back too, though,
the
bro. Like he's
president.
suing his attorney for half a bill.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, 500 million.
His
Yes, yep,
attorney.
yep.
His attorney. And why
I
is
have
that?
no
Cause
idea honestly, because
what's
I don't
his?
really
I don't
pay
know.
attention that much to politics. I just read like the headlines and shit. But it's not looking good for him now. You know what I'm saying? And Biden wants to run again. I don't know why the fuck
Bro,
you
they need to
want.
get Biden
There's
elected,
like
bro.
it's not power. You don't
They
want
need to get
power.
Biden.
You know, and it's not money. You don't want the money, dude. It's like Joe Biden is like someone's like forcing him to be president. Honestly, like
Oh yeah.
it's so annoying, dude. It's like, dude, like you're like, what is he?
The
75,
guy
70?
like,
No, 77, I think he is.
bro,
Dude, well, why don't you want to
the
just
guy
go
is
home and
not
just
mentally stable.
relax? You know how hard it is to be the. I know they're not in control of that much, but they still have to do a lot of fucking
Right.
paperwork and a lot of dumb shit every fucking day. Like, why would
Yeah.
you?
The guy is
He's
simply
not.
not stable. His mind is not right. It's not there.
But at the end of the day,
The
it's
guy's
like
delusional.
it really, yeah, it could be, they could be like literally like a puppet up there, like a literal puppet up there. Like it doesn't matter because the presidents don't really do that much. What's it
Yeah,
called, bro?
yeah,
When like
pretty much.
they just do a law and like out of nowhere, like a president just does it. What's it called? Like he on his own does it because he has the ability to. There's a word for it. No,
Uh,
no, no. Like he could create a law. Like remember when Trump banned Muslims, Muslim countries or whatever. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Are you serious? This is like such a big thing. Are you serious?
I thought he just called them
No, this was
Muslims.
like a
I didn't
super
know he
bro.
banned
Like the
them.
week he became president, he literally banned a bunch of Muslim countries, literally saying they can't come to America. It was like the biggest thing ever. That's crazy. That's funny.
Wow. Well, again, that was almost 10 years ago, though.
Very true. I don't know why I
See, he
remember
became.
it, but I remember that I was like, damn, that's crazy. Like you could just ban people from coming over here. Um,
Mhm.
but he had I forgot the word for it, or what you could just do like a law like
Well,
hmm?
do you think?
Executive
No, go
order.
ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. I don't know
Yes, that's what
executive
it
order.
is.
Okay,
Yes.
so let
That
me
means like you could just put a law and like it doesn't need to pass the House or Senate, none of that. Boom. So I'm saying that that doesn't happen a lot. There goes to show how much shit he really does. You know, dang, who was this? Oh, I was watching Joe Rogan's podcast yesterday, and I was watching like the new episode with Joe Diaz, and he was saying he was just talking to this couple at a bar where they asked him like if he was a Democrat or a Republican, and he looked at them and he told them he was like I'm a felon.
can't even
But
can't even.
he was just saying like he's like this shit just doesn't change, dude. It's like the president doesn't matter. I still have to fucking get up and go to work and go do this shit. You know, it doesn't.
Like
Every year all they say is lower the taxes, less this. It doesn't fucking matter. I still have to get up
think
and go
about
to
it.
fucking work.
Why are they
But
still saying the
it's the
same
same
thing?
thing, and but nothing happens. Like there's no better quality. Like
Nothing changes.
I don't know. It's just
Nothing changes, bro.
I don't know.
You gotta do for yourself, pretty much. You gotta do for yourself. It's simply it comes down to that. You cannot rely on no man to do the shit for you. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna make your life easier. No. If that's what you think, if that's what you want to do, you've already
Bro, why do you
lost.
think, what do you think is the reason, or what's your theory on why they don't allow, or what is the justification behind allowing felons not to vote, or not allowing them to
Well,
vote?
okay, I'll tell you this. It started with the black people,
I
right?
didn't know that.
Because again, this all started, bro, when they let the slaves out of slavery, right? They said, okay, you guys aren't slaves anymore, right? But they set up the constitution where, okay, if you are if you are charged for something and if you become a felon, or no, if you go to jail, right? Pretty much slavery is allowed if you're in jail. That's have you seen the 13th
Okay.
Amendment?
That's a movie or?
Look, yeah,
Okay.
it's a documentary. 13th Amendment. I'm about to read it
Okay.
for you. Uh, let's see. Hold on. Okay, so it abolished slavery in the United States. Okay, all persons held as slaves within any state or designated part of a state, the people whereof shall be in the rebellion against the United States shall be thenceforward and forever free. Um, damn, is this the part I'm looking for? Let me see.
You're reading the 13th Amendment right now?
That
Okay.
was a part of it. It abolished slavery. Oh yes, okay. So abolished slavery. In addition to banning slavery, the amendment outlawed practical and involuntary servitude and peonage. Involuntary servitude and peonage occurs when a person is coerced into work in order to pay off a debt.
Is that like the
Man,
barter
there was
system?
another part to it though.
Okay. Do you
Well,
have a problem with that,
essentially,
bro, or no?
like you're kind of.
Not really,
I
right?
know
I
that
think
that
Egyptians
there's
did that.
another.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did do that. They did do that. Yeah, they did. Um, okay.
Just talk. What are
I
you
can't
getting?
find
What
the
are you
I
getting at,
can't
though,
find
bro?
the exact pretty much, bro. There's a part of the Constitution that says pretty much what I just read. It said except if you are convicted
Oh,
or
yeah,
like you're
yeah.
in jail, right? So a lot of the things. Okay, okay, you let them out of jail, right? Now, but remember, they never got the 8 years of the mule, so they're still trying to get money. They're still trying to figure out what the fuck to do. Mentally fucked up, right? They need therapy for a good 100 years. So they go back to the
What are you
plantation
talking
house,
about?
right?
Like back then when they got
No, I
locked up?
caught you in my.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Now you caught them in your, in the pantry trying to steal food. Now they're in jail. Now you charge them, right? They're in jail. Now they're your slave again because you're allowed to because legally again,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know what
yeah,
I'm
the
saying,
barter
that it's a
system.
loophole. Right, exactly. Because now, okay, now you stole from me or whatever, and now I can charge you, right? Or you're a felon. Now you have to work for me for the 5 years you're here.
Yeah.
You're slave again. So pretty
Beautiful. I,
much
I
they
really
set
like
these
the way
things
you,
where
because I have
if
a
they
just a
yeah
perfect point. Continue.
if they can catch petty ass shit, you already know, bro. Emmett Till got killed for whistling at a white woman that he never even did in the first place. But if they can charge people, if they can put them on trial, whatever, and eventually find them guilty, black people at this time, right? And now, because they were doing it for so many, right? Now they can't vote. Now they can't. You know what I'm saying? Now you can legally have them as slaves. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where the shit stemmed
So
from.
now the way it is now is when they get out of prison or whatever, they can't do anything. They can't even work at McDonald's.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
when I was watching the podcast yesterday, the same one with Joy Diaz, he was saying like he was glad he found comedy. Bro, he's still a felon. He said I still right now, if I didn't have comedy, I couldn't even work at Burger King.
Bro, what did he do?
It was just a lot of like petty crimes, like robbery, just doing like crazy shit. It was like, cause he grew up, bro. He grew up in like the 70s, 80s. Like he was born in like the 60s. You know, he used to just do a lot of like, man, he's so funny, dude. What'd you say?
Joey, is he
Yeah,
Cuban?
from raised in New Jersey.
Did he? Okay,
Hmm.
raised in New Jersey. Okay.
So yeah, what I'm getting at, bro, there's like, and he was also talking about how prison doesn't, it doesn't change you, like it doesn't help.
Yeah, it doesn't.
You know, it
Yeah,
doesn't
it's
do
not
anything.
meant
He
to.
said all it did was make him a better thief because you get in there with older dudes and they tell you new techniques on how to steal and rob, then you go out there and go do this shit. You know, so and it made me think about. Remember a while ago, bro? Like, I was telling you, like, is prison like a good deterrent for crime because it helps people? Because but it's like two sides of the coin, of the same coin. You know, bro? It's like you could look at it in the way of like, yeah, it takes people off the street and like
Yeah,
they
and
get do you know what I'm getting at, bro? Like when I told you about my boxing coach and he said like he learned how to brush his teeth in jail and stuff like that. And he got his like shit together, started reading. things like that. I had they take care of you because you have like you get to see a doctor in there and shit. So they finally get to see you finally get to see like what the fuck is like wrong with my body or whatever the fuck. But
Yeah.
it doesn't really do shit for a
And
crime, and then you get out and then you become a felon and then you can't get no job, and the only thing you could do is just go do crime again. So it's just a cycle.
yeah, I want to touch on it again because I know you asked me that question, and I think I
Pretty
answered it
good.
a little bit different. Well, I think maybe it was good, but I'm gonna answer it
Okay.
completely different now. Is hell. And
Hell
if you
yeah.
learned how to be a good person in jail, you have been failed in life. Now, I'm not to say
What?
that you can't grow in there. It's a place of um you can grow anywhere essentially, but that place is hell. No man, I don't care what you look like, no man should be there. No man should be there. I don't care what you look like. You know what I'm saying? No man should be stuck in a cell where you're getting what? You get 2 meals a day or 3 meals?
I think
And
three.
you might get 3 meals a day, which actually
Like
doesn't,
breakfast,
yeah,
let's breakfast,
doesn't
lunch,
seem bad.
dinner.
You might die out there, but you know what? That's fucking human nature, bro. That's how the shit is. Before you could have got invaded by, but back in the day, bro, you could have been invaded by a rival tribe, and they would have killed you.
Has cells always been the thing,
Has
bro?
what?
Has cells always been this thing, like for prison?
From what? From
Like, is that just the way they've always locked them up? Like, put them in the
right.
room,
Well, essentially,
like,
it's a cage, just like you cage a dog. You're a caged
yeah,
animal. Okay,
you
and
are,
you
yeah,
you, you
yeah.
start to get you essentially, because what we're talking about now is people getting Stockholm syndrome to the system. They're starting to find ways where they think they have been improved by it, but it's not set up for improvement, which we
Mm.
already know that. So I say, fuck all of that. No man should be in that shit. I don't fuck with it. I don't care what if they did something really bad, I'd just kill him. I would just kill him.
Now, before we talk about another solution, then let's talk about prison and let's talk about the Georgia man, bro. That was in. Jeez, dude, this shit was crazy. Like that picture's in my head, man. Like of his body.
Yeah.
There was like the Georgia man. There was a guy in Georgia, a prisoner, who actually, bro, wasn't there for assaulting a cop, which makes you think. You know, you know what I'm getting at, bro?
Indeed.
Um, so
Indeed.
this guy, this prisoner was basically eaten alive by bed bugs.
Mhm.
Like, bro, like, how do you get eaten? Not eaten alive. He got killed by bed bugs, basically. Like, they ate him
Right.
so much, like, he just
You know what?
died, bro. And like the way his body looked,
See, when you
it looked like burnt up and
yeah,
just like with bites on it. Like,
bro, when you sent
damn.
me that, right? When you told me it, I'm like, my first response, and maybe this is bad, but I'm like,
Go ahead.
damn, bro, you really got done off by some bugs? Like that's how you went out?
Well, remember, but yeah, I thought the same thing. I was like, how did you let that happen? But remember, bro, when you're just sleeping. Have you ever dealt with bed bugs?
I have not.
I did, bro, like years ago, like when my parents like first got here or whatever. Oh, in this place my dad used to live, and I would see him every weekend, and it's like, bro, you just wake up with like bumps and shit like that,
Oh, so you
you
have
know,
no
and
clue.
they suck,
You just
huh?
have no clue.
Yeah, you just yeah, it's so fucking
Damn.
funny. They definitely fucking suck. I'm gonna tell my dad that. I remember that. And yeah, you would just wake up and it would suck because you'd be so fucking itchy, dude, and it'd be like these big bumps,
Big,
like
like
pretty
big
big.
ones?
Like medium, like more than like a bee sting, I
Damn.
would say, like
That's
pretty like
big,
big,
bro.
you know?
That's big.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, 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 yeah.
That's fucked up.
So I remember when I first saw that thing, um his name was LaShawn Thompson. Yeah, from Fulton County in Georgia. 35 years old. He was arrested for a misdemeanor and he struggled with mental illness. Yeah, that's real good taking care of your prisoners that have mental illness.
See, but you remember the guy Khalif in New York? You remember the guy? Khalif.
Khalif,
Khalif
who?
Browder or something like that? Okay, so
No.
people don't know. Khalif Browder was a dude. He was young. He was definitely under 18, or he might have been 18 himself. But in New York, right? And I think they changed this law. But basically in New York at the time, you could basically a cop could be like, "Yo, you look suspicious. Let me search you."
You can't still do
I don't know
that?
if you can still do it. They call it the
Bro,
search and
hold
frisk.
on. Yeah, hell yeah, you can still do that. Cops could just be like, "Oh man, I don't know, man. Something's up with you. What's up?"
Well,
Boom.
but if you know your rights, you can probably deter it. But I think in
Smart.
specific, no, no, no,
I'm
wait, wait,
surprised
hold,
you're I'm surprised you're
no, no, no,
telling me
no, no,
this,
no.
bro. You think a cop,
Look,
a dirty cop, is gonna give a fuck about your rights?
you're right. I'm not. I'm not.
Think
Look,
about,
look,
bro. I
look,
saw a
hold on.
video the other day of like this Dominican dude who had like a who was a vet or whatever, bro. This came out like this week or whatever, and this cop was literally pulling him out the car and pepper spraying him, and he was like, "I have my hands out," and he was telling him his rights. He was like, "Dude, you don't have like a
Right.
lawful
Reason.
right or
Yeah, yeah.
whatever to do this and that." He didn't give a
Look,
fuck.
look. Facts. I'm not disagreeing with that at all. Right. I fully agree. But I think it was an actual like law in New York that you are actually they gave cops the freedom, every cop, to be like, yo, you look suspicious. I'm pulling you. I'm searching you. Type shit. I think because of this dude, they stopped it. Regardless, even if
Okay.
it's been stopped, they're still gonna do it, right?
Yeah.
But you get where I'm coming from, right? I'm just.
So they got rid of the law,
I
you're saying?
think they might have. Okay. Okay. All right. So pretty much what happened, right, is this dude. He was young boy. He might have been under 18, right? And they searched him. I think, and somehow he had like or I don't remember exactly what happened. I don't know the story. You know what? I don't want to butcher it, but because it's a good story.
Hmm.
Khalif. Hold on, give me a second. Khalif Browder. Yep, that's his name. Okay. Um. Yes. Okay. So without trial, right? Between 2010 and 2013, for allegedly, he pretty much he was held in Rikers Island, which we know that is one of the worst prisons in America. He was held for 3 years for allegedly stealing a backpack containing valuables, right? During his imprisonment, he was in solitary confinement for 700 days.
Oh my gosh. Is
For
that
people that
uh,
don't know what solitary confinement is, that is you in a very small cell alone in the dark.
I told you about the guy, bro. I said this in like the early episodes about that guy, bro, who was on solitary for like 30, 40 years.
What?
Yep. He wrote a book about it. Yep.
Bro, I didn't know. Well, I'm sure that's fucked up.
That is
Years?
hard. Bro, oh my gosh, dude. How?
Years?
Bro, the fact that he survived and is just.
To be honest, bro,
Yeah, bro.
to be,
I'm gonna look it up right now.
to be honest, bro, personally, right?
You
And
think it's fake?
no, 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 no. Personally, I think again, I don't know about years, but for a very long time, I think I could do it. You know what I'm saying?
Ah,
Um,
that's
but
crazy,
but
bro.
but
43 years.
yeah,
Albert
that's
Wood
a little bit.
Fox.
That's a little. But I mean, after the first 2 or 3 years, you kind of just get used to it, no? But anyways, right?
Good point.
Anyways, he eventually, after he got out of jail because he was innocent, they again peep this. They found him. They said you're guilty. They didn't even give him a trial. They shot him. They threw him in Rikers Island. Rikers Island is one of the worst prisons in the country. He was there for 3 years. 700 of those 3 years of the days he was in solitary confinement. After he got out and was proven that he was not guilty.
That's the whole 3 years probably.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's a year. No, yeah,
No,
yeah,
that's
yeah, yeah.
way
That's
over.
two.
That's
That's two
almost the
years.
whole thing, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
He was probably in pop for like 3 months.
Facts, facts. No, no, you're right. You're right. So after he got
That's
out,
crazy.
he did some interviews. He got a little bit like because they want the story was interesting, right? The fact that they was fucking him up. He killed himself though. He killed himself
Not surprised.
not long after he got out of the jail.
Oh, when he got out.
Yeah,
Oh,
not out of
wow.
it, not long
That's
after.
interesting.
It fucked him up.
Yeah. How do you
It fucked him up.
you notice how they never could it wouldn't be justice, but they never I don't know, give you $1 million.
Well, look,
You know?
I've seen where this dude was wrongly imprisoned, black dude, for like maybe 50 to 70 years, bro, and they gave him literally 100 cents, like lower than that. Some loophole they were able to do it. Like
Yeah, I
I
saw
could, I
some
could go
wild shit
on
like
and go
that,
on about that
and they
shit.
gave the guy like 3 or 4 G's, like, and he got like fucked up at like a traffic stop by a cop, and he got like, yeah, 3 4 G's.
That's not worth my 50 years of life. That's not. I want. I mean, no money can compare to it. Because who's to say that I wasn't able to get it on my own and be and blow up?
I wonder what country, bro, has the least police brutality and
Singapore.
injustice.
Singapore.
Hmm.
Singapore. They don't even carry guns.
Yeah, neither in that's interesting because neither does what's it called? Cam no, not Cambodia. Yeah, Cambodia.
Cambodia?
I think I told you about it how my I had a teacher oh I have a this dude that I work with or whatever who yeah, he's from Cambodia and he said that only they got rid of guns for all over or whatever, so only basically the criminals have them because they get them illegally, and like the cops don't even have them, so the criminals basically run the whole thing.
Which it can't work in America because man, look, America is built to basically fund foreign trade. People come from different countries, and I'm a product of an immigrant, so
Hmm.
I ain't got no issue saying it, and I'm not speaking to anybody, but people they grow off immigrants. This is what America is built off. They have to have immigrants. It's built like that because even at the
Everyone, I
core,
mean, bro, everyone is an immigrant. Like
bro,
an immigrant is just someone who comes to this country.
especially
Everyone, if not you,
especially the
someone
boys.
down the line came from
Well,
to this
well, well,
country.
well.
Oh shit,
Let's not say everyone because we know
very true.
that there were
But
black
it's still like
there were
I'm
black
still like
people
because
and
it's
there
a
were
part of it. Like you guys like maybe got dispersed, but still came back. You know what I'm saying?
you could say that, yeah. Yeah.
Like you
Yeah.
obviously came back. You know what
Right,
I'm
right,
saying?
right. Because again, the Americas, North America, Caribbean, South America. That's the Americas, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm under the impression, and there's lots of things supporting this claim. Black people were already there. Now we already know that the Indians in your head, that when I say Indians or Native Americans, they were there as well. But there's evidence saying that black people were there even before that. I think we've talked about this in previous episodes, but regardless of the fact, right?
Mm-hmm.
America is built off people coming from different countries, setting up shop and making money off the American population already, right? So, I'm not sure where I was going with that. What did you say before that?
I
What did,
don't even know, dude.
damn, that's
That's so
fucked up.
freaking
What did
funny.
what you don't remember what you said?
No, cause my brother's freaking he's blowing up my phone right now.
Fuck, I don't remember
So it made
why I
me think
even
about that.
I don't know.
Hold on. Give me a
I'm
minute,
not
bro.
sure why I said that. Like I'm not sure where I was going with it. Um, America, free trade. Well, okay. Well, I mean, regardless of that, right? Regardless of that. Yeah, let me know. Good, everything's alright? Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? So the
Alright,
people.
my bad, bro. Cause
Oh, no.
I had to go get my brother or whatever. I
Oh,
thought I did or whatever, but
but
now I'm good.
everything's
My bad.
alright? Gucci?
Oh yeah.
Okay, okay. But you don't remember what you said before that?
No, because I was literally bugging. I was like, "Fuck, am I gonna have to leave or what?"
Hmm.
Because he was doing track and shit, and he was like, "Oh, can you get me at 6?" And he's calling me right now. He blew up my phone. I'm like, "Please don't tell me he came back,
Hmm.
like this fucking 2 hours earlier and shit."
Okay.
But no, he's good. I said, I really don't know. It's fucking funny, dude. We were talking. I said everyone's an immigrant because an immigrant is just someone who
Yes.
came to this
Yes.
country.
Okay, you're right.
Um,
And and
and
and it's
and you said we can't say that about everybody.
right, right. But the point I was trying to make is specifically the people that run the country now, they're immigrants because we know already. This has already been documented fact. They paid the Europeans to literally come to America. They paid them and take land, while
Who? Who did?
the colonizers essentially, the first white boys that came through, they said, okay, we're gonna build a new land, and they paid
Uh-huh.
they paid the Europeans to come take land from for America because they wanted people to come over. Obviously, they needed an incentive. Why leave your home where you know everything, right? And leave to a different land, right? Okay, so they paid them, and look, America essentially is they need immigrants. You know what I'm saying? That's just how we were built. Um, that's how the economy was built. I'll say. You know what I'm saying? But to be honest, I don't remember why we even got to that point. But let's get to the smoke though. Let's get to the real smoke. I'm gonna say this, and then we're gonna get to the real smoke. All right?
All right, go ahead.
In Florida.
That's funny.
Right?
What happened in Florida?
In Florida, the Don't Say Gay bill. Have you heard of that? It,
No, that sounds familiar though.
it's called the Don't Say Gay bill. Okay. It bans discussion of gender identity and sexuality in public
Oh
schools
shit.
to all grades. What is your thoughts on that?
Oh my gosh, dude. No, it's starting, bro. It's like, man, this we're like things are getting weird fast. Like things are getting, bro. Like it seems like we're like at the end times, bro. Like this shit is crazy. Like we're literally like the world is fucking crazy right now. I don't know I really don't know what to say about that. Like I just can't believe like the world is turning into like some real life Sodom and Gomorrah type shit.
Well, I'll tell you what I think.
Hmm.
I agree with it. I wholeheartedly agree with it. Why are we teaching kids now? Why are we sexualizing kids? Because
Wait, hold on, bro. What? Tell me the law again. Are you saying we can't even discuss gender, or are you saying they're not allowed to teach it in schools?
bill banning discussion of gender identity and sexuality in public schools. So pretty much what they're
Okay,
saying,
okay. I'm sorry. I completely misunderstood that. I thought it was like we can't even talk, like have a discussion about it.
yeah,
Because I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? Because then they're just pushing this, and it's like no one can say nothing bad about it. Push it, no one
right,
can say
yeah.
nothing bad
I
about
see what
it.
you're saying.
So I completely misunderstood. I am so happy they did that.
Yeah,
Florida, like always, Florida for me is like another mini Texas.
yeah, pretty
Because
much.
they don't give a
Yeah,
fuck.
they don't give a fuck what the new age thinks. So pretty much for people that don't understand what the bill means, it means pretty much it's eliminating the fact that you can't say, "Oh, I'm a man or I was born a boy, but I feel like a girl." Or I feel like I'm he, she, here, her, be, I'm him, her, animal, tiger, squirrel, raccoon. You are
It's
a
literally
boy.
that crazy.
You was a
Or literally nothing. You could
nothing.
literally be non-binary,
Non-binary, exactly, the
like
non-binary shit.
gender neutral or
Yeah,
whatever.
gender neutral, which they're so pretty much they're banning the fact that you're able. So pretty much they're banning any discussion of that, which I think is great. Which is it's sad it's great because back in the day we were able to talk about sex ed, and I think I talked about sex ed grade 5 to 6. Yeah, grade 5 and 6. But before that, so grade 5, 6, 11. You're about 11 or so.
Oh
11,
yes,
11,
I would
12,
say yeah.
right? Maybe yeah, 11, 12. Um, so before that though, you would not talk about sex in general, really. I never had a sex ed class. I was in a split 4-5 class, so because I was in grade 4, they were teaching the grade 5s and we just kind of tagged along. But before that, I mean, I've seen videos of librarians talking about if you feel like a girl and you're a man and you're a boy, you can be a girl if you want to. I've seen it, the video. I've seen them actually make drag shows in schools to little kids. Why are we over sexualizing kids in general? We wouldn't be talking about sex in general
I
to little
think
kids.
I think the
And
main one is, bro, and I don't know if I could say this. Fuck it though. I honestly think the only route that this has taken us to, bro, is adding that other letter to LGBTQ, and you know what I'm talking about, like that P. Pedophilia. Like they're sexualizing kids because they're saying they're gonna because they're like giving a lot of responsibility on kids for a weird reason, and they're weird responsibilities. Like I could be
I fully agree.
a guy or a
I
girl.
fully agree.
So then it's gonna eventually be like I could be with a guy or a girl, I don't care. And then oh, it doesn't matter the age because I feel like a 15-year-old. I feel like a 10-year-old.
Exactly. And
and boom.
we've already seen
That
this.
is the only why there's the only what's
Bro,
the what else is the reason?
bro, haven't we already seen this, bro? There's a dude, old group, grown up dude,
Oh, in the
literally,
diaper?
yeah, in the diapers, identifying as a little boy, identifying as a baby. He's identifying as a baby, an infant. He's 30 something, yet he identifies as an infant. If you do not see the issue with this, you will be woken up very soon. You will be woken up very soon if you do not see the issue with people choosing who they get to identify as. You don't get that choice. I don't care who you are. If you was born a male, if you was born a man, that's who you are. Take it up with your creator.
Yeah,
You know
facts.
what I'm saying? Don't come complain to me because you got a dick, because you got a pussy. It is what it is. Learn to love it.
Yeah,
Learn to love yourself. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I'm glad they did that. I'm really glad Florida did that.
yeah,
It brings me a little bit of hope.
yeah,
It's sad that they have to do that, but it brings me hope.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Um um
Give it some time though, bro, because we're not off the hook, man. Right now
no, not
there's
at
a
all.
push. Right now
There's
there's
only one
pushback.
state.
Right now there's only pushback because old people are still around.
Indeed.
And by old people, I even say like us. But as the generations go by, bro, and this damn
Essentially,
TikTok generation is gonna get
yeah,
smaller
yeah.
and smaller and smaller,
Because
and eventually everyone's gonna be like that.
I saw the other day, right? Um these younger generation kids, right? They watched American Pie
I still
and
haven't seen that movie.
oh, come on.
I
Are
know.
you serious?
I swear. Everyone tells me that. Yeah.
Bro, that shaped
How
my
funny is
reality.
it?
Bro, it is very funny, but it's not that it is very funny, but it shapes okay. I guess when I watched it, I was a kid, right? So it's different for me, but essentially it shaped my reality of high school and it gave me a false I thought high school was going to be exactly like American Pie.
I guess I'm glad I didn't watch it.
But you know what though? My high school experience was better than American Pie.
Okay, that's good.
Way better than American Pie. But it was
Canadian Pie. Fucking dumb, yo.
yeah, I like that. I like that. For real. Canadian Pie. That's good. That's good. But you need to watch that show.
I
Anyways,
do. I definitely do. Don't they have like they have two, right?
they got a bunch of them. There's two like main no, there's three main ones, but like there's a bunch of spin-offs which are also very good. But anyways, watch that. Essentially these kids watched it again. The movie's from 99.
Wow, I didn't know that. I thought it was like early 2000s.
Yeah, it was 99 and these new age, people born in the 2000s age, they watched the movie and they started pointing out a bunch of stuff like, "Oh, it's misogynistic.
Oh
It
my
points girls and
god.
this and that and it's a bunch of terms that I don't give a fuck about. I don't care what tell me what you mean. I don't stop using these terms. You know what I'm saying? I hate this shit. Just tell me what you mean. Did you like this or not? Don't fucking say some dumb bum ass words for me. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. But anyways, it's I wish you had watched the movie. But anyways, the point I was trying to make is the newer age kids, bro. They are very we know this, bro. They're very sensitive. They can't take certain shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they're overly sensitive.
So it's obviously the influence, because I don't know, it's definitely not a food. What food makes you sensitive? It's obviously not that. So it's obviously the influence. It's obviously
Yeah,
the
yeah,
shit that's
yeah.
on cartoons, TVs, the bitch ass
They're
music.
exactly. They're seeing things and they're okay. You know what? I believe in
What is the worst show right now, bro? What's the best? What's the the show with the darkest humor? What's today's Robot Chicken
there's
South
none.
Park?
There's none that
Like we have South Park,
yeah.
that's still going on, but they're clinging on. They still, bro. They're the only. When I talked about this a while ago, bro, a couple of episodes ago, they're the only ones that are still really pushing that envelope. They don't give a fuck because they have such a good fan base and shit. But other than that, like a new show, Rick and Morty ain't
Yeah,
shit.
Rick and Morty, if anything. But even
Um,
them, they don't base their thing off pushing the envelope.
Nothing. There's like it's like I'm really trying to think. There's a couple that are kind of crazy. Like there's this one called Smiling Friends. It's actually I'm gonna send you a clip. It's freaking it's funny and it's crazy, but it's still not like Robot Chicken. Still doesn't
Robot
have
Chicken's like
they're like crazy, but like in their own, like they're still in a bubble. Like they still haven't touched these other
There
sensitive
was Robot
topics.
Chicken. There was South Park,
So,
and
hmm
there was Family, the old Family Guy, right?
bro, remember, we have all of Adult Swim, bro. We have the Oblongs, we have Boondocks, we
Aqua Teen
have
Hunger
a
Force.
Boondock, Aqua Teen
What
Hunger
was that?
Force,
Cartoon Jail, or what's the other one? Super
Super
Jail.
Jail. Yep.
That's Cartoon Jail.
Yeah.
There was a but I mean pretty much 90% of all that shit.
It's freaking funny. But yeah. Oh my God, bro! Do you remember Celebrity Deathmatch
That sounds very
on
familiar. Let me
MTV?
look it up.
Look it up right the fuck now. Oh my God, dude! Now that was very very good,
Let me see.
honestly.
It's a TV show. Oh, bro, I'll be honest. I have seen this, but I do not remember anything about it. I have seen this though. It was bad.
Beautiful. I loved it. It was a really good show. But yeah, it was bad because it would just rip the fighting was crazy. They would like rip their heads off and do wild shit, like torture each
It was
other.
so
It was
funny.
like claymation on
Right.
steroids.
I remember this shit. Um, let's get to the smoke though. Let's get to the real smoke though.
Yeah,
I'm gonna let you.
there's a lot of it. I mean, shit, bro.
I'm
What are
gonna
you
let you. Well,
saying?
we might have
Like,
to. I don't know if we'll get through all the thing, but
fuck.
let me let you start. You already know the W, the dude that has won the W for about last 10 years. The dude that has inspired a lot of men to take change in how they're dealing
Mm-hmm.
with their love life. Um,
Are you talking about me?
shut up.
Andrew
The
Tate?
soccer player. Let me hear it.
Oh, yeah. The guy from PSG. Okay. So this guy, who's in this really, really good soccer team, called PSG. I'm gonna actually look for the picture. I sent it to you, right, bro?
Maybe you did.
Let me see. I have it right. Oh my gosh, I just saw that picture of Colbert, Stephen Colbert, when he was walking out. It looks ridiculous. Hold on. I was just looking at this shit like literally a day ago.
If anything, I can put his picture up there.
What the heck happened to this?
Akraf Hakimi.
Oh, that's his name?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, I got it here. Yep, yeah, Akraf Hakimi. So his wife filed for divorce, after hearing that he got accused of rape. And she wanted 50% of everything, and she couldn't take shit because, and this is for all my men out here,
That's right.
man.
That's right.
He put it in his mother's
But y'all
name.
didn't hear that though. They didn't hear that.
Yeah.
They didn't under fully
Hell
grasp
no.
it.
But on top of it, some of your moms ain't shit either.
So you gotta be careful.
So you gotta,
You gotta.
you gotta, bro. As soon as I find this out, because my brother plays soccer, so he actually knows the player and like he likes the team. And I told him, I was like, bro, you and me are doing this. Like I'm putting shit in your name, and you're putting. I shouldn't even say this on the thing, but that's what we're gonna do,
Yeah.
or whatever. And it's a beautiful thing. And my mom told me, she was like, oh shit, you got a cousin in Colombia that does that. He has like 3 wives. And they can't take nothing away from him. They can't take nothing away from him because he has everything in like his brother's name and shit.
Mhm. So the wife thought she was gonna become. She was thinking she was smart. She thought she was gonna be smart, and she tried to divorce the guy.
Fuck.
Right. And as soon as she did, the guy said, "I don't own nothing." Now,
And 80% of his paycheck goes to his mom as well.
so because of the fact that he doesn't own anything, he gets 50% of her net worth. And also,
No
yes,
fucking
yeah, you can go
way.
through Uno card, bro. Everything that she
Oh,
owns
hell
become
no.
50% goes to him now. Yes, yes, bro. She was playing chess, he was playing checkers. Sorry. She was playing she w-
Yo, you are, man. Yo, you're funny this episode.
God damn, bro. Hold on, bro. This shit going crazy.
Oh, man.
Yeah, yeah.
You was playing Monopoly, I was playing Candyland.
I was playing life, she was playing blackjack. You know what I'm saying? But again, let me revamp. She was playing chess, he was playing check. Oh no, he was playing
Oh my God.
checkers. She was playing
Yeah,
checkers, he was playing chess.
chess. 3D chess.
3D. You know what I'm saying? He knew this was gonna happen. He must have known. He must have known, bro. But now you got a lot of dudes going to the court.
I don't think he must have known because it was after a rape case. I think it's just who knows? What if he just really liked his
True.
mom? He was Muslim, by
Could
the
be
way.
that. Could be that. Could be that.
Corey Holcomb was talking about it the other day. He was like literally saying like some of your moms ain't shit though. He was like that's he was like she's
That
Muslim and it's
picture.
like that
See,
people from that
I would put it in my
country.
sister's, if anyone, or my mom, or my dad. Probably my dad actually. My dad or my mother. Probably split it up in half. But maybe some of it in my I would allocate a lot of it actually.
You could do
You
both.
could, yeah, with my
Like
sisters
it doesn't
maybe.
matter, you know.
You know, I probably wouldn't do any with my brothers.
At the end of the day, you know, if you were to pass away before
Exactly. Yeah.
them, now it's theirs. I mean, it's
Exactly.
theirs anyways, but you know,
Exactly.
now it's like fully,
No
you know.
estate. You know,
It's actually a
no estate
beautiful thing. Like
feud or
it's
anything
honestly
like
a
that. Like
beautiful
everyone
thing.
knows who owns what. But now, yeah,
I
no,
like that a
it's
lot,
perfect, bro.
man. Like
It's
I like
perfect,
that a
bro,
lot.
because again, there's no argument. Also, the wife can't take shit from you because you don't own nothing is in your name. Also allows you to be off grid if you would like. You know what I'm saying? That allows that off grid thing
Why?
because nothing is
How?
attached to you.
Oh, I mean, even if it was, we just can't use. Well, no. If even if, damn,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like 50-50, because then they would just be like, if everything's under his, like if they, and then boys want to find out, you know what I'm saying? They would just be like, if everything's under his wife's
I
name,
get.
or not, it would make it harder. I
But
agree
I
with
see
you.
where
It
you're
would
coming
make
from.
it would
I
definitely.
see where you're
I
coming
agree
from.
with you.
Yeah, I see where you're
Yeah,
coming
yeah,
from.
yeah.
But
Yeah, I think it'll still make it a hard time for them too
yeah,
to find you though. Like, so I agree with you.
yeah,
It's actually very good.
yeah.
I'm gonna do that. It's such a good idea, man. I'm glad it
Yeah,
actually
bro,
got out
bro.
in the
Trust
media,
me.
so like these
In
young men
5 years,
could
bro, you're
see.
gonna see a lot of divorce cases come to the same conclusion, where the wife initiates the divorce because we already know that the wife usually, that's it's statistically high. It's
Yo.
like 80 to 90% the wife initiates the divorce, right? So you're gonna see a lot of times, and now it's might, and you know what? The divorce rate might go down now because now if they figure out that they can't get no money, they might just fuck. They
They probably
no,
won't even get
you know
married.
what? That too, but they might not, they may just may stay unhappy and just fuck another dude on the other side and just live life like that. We already know they're doing that anyway, but like now they might just take that.
Now, hold on. Now, what if they both do that, bro?
What do
What
what?
happens now? What if they both don't have shit
Then
on
you
their name?
actually get a fair divorce. No one gets shit.
Which is what
They'll
though?
leave.
Which would be
They'll
what though?
separate,
Because
bro.
they can't,
They'll separate, and
huh?
nothing. No one. No one
And
gets
that's it?
either of the shit. Which is
That's
what.
pretty okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, just get the
that's
fuck
what
out my
you really
house.
want,
Only
right?
thing, bro, that's probably like an obligation, maybe, and this is what my dad told me because he was like, I kind of agree, but and the way they actually, the only way you should still give her money is if it's like child
Yes.
support,
If you don't have no child with the bitch.
and that's another way they could fuck you, bro.
Yes.
Because you've seen that now, like, bro, for like I guess Cheerios and like
Say it again. Well, what happened?
what
Oh shit, went crazy. What happened? What were you saying?
I was saying I completely forgot my thought, dude. You fucked me up.
It looked like you were frozen for a second.
Yeah, you were frozen too, but I
Oh
kept
really?
talking. I was like, he's gonna come back.
Oh shit.
Fuck. Damn, what was I
You were
talking
talking
about?
about how the fact that like both both people are now
Oh
separated.
yeah, yeah. I was saying like, so if it's like that, so I was telling my dad this. I was like, Dad, I'm gonna do this. He was like, Yeah, I agree, but the only thing I kind of disagree with is like you should still give money if you do have a kid with her, like child
Yeah, yeah.
support.
If bro,
And I was saying yes, but that's another way they could put the fuckery to you, bro, because now apparently cereals and like a diaper or whatever costs 4,500 a month.
I've heard some
You
wild
know,
shit.
so
Yeah, yeah.
but it is kind of will be the same scenario though, because this guy has 80% of his paycheck going to his mom. So it's like it's still they couldn't really take
No, they
much.
couldn't do anything. The only thing that they could do is whatever income he has coming to himself,
Like the
the
20%.
20%, they could say, okay, you make, let's just 20. He makes a lot of money, so let's say 20% of fucking four hundred
No, no,
thousand.
no. You mean like 20% is what he has. So
Yeah.
it'd be like
So yeah,
10% of his like 20%. Oh yeah,
exactly.
and
Yeah,
you're good.
yeah. I'm kind of giving like a whole figure, but either way,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
might make him pay fucking $1,000 a month, 2,000, 3,000, which is nothing to him. But you know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of how they're going from. But Essentially,
That's kind of like I was thinking. I'm like, no, but you can't have a lot of freedom. But I'm like, no, 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 because all the money is automatically attributed to his mom. So and
bro.
then he could just tell her mom buy this, buy that, and it's obviously still it's
Here's the
his.
thing.
So I'm like, you still have the freedom in a way.
Here's the thing, right? And I'm talking to dudes that might be in the situation, but if you have a child with a shorty, right? You need to go put, and you're not with them. Put yourself on child support. Don't let her dictate it because if they do, they're gonna put the full court press on you, and
So you can
they
put yourself on
yeah,
child
you can,
support.
and it's recommended you do that because now the judge sees that you want to take care of your child, and they're gonna be a lot
Oh
less lenient on you.
man, so many things, bro, that
Yeah,
men are just not
they're
aware
not
of.
aware, Put
Wow,
yourself on child support. They're gonna be a lot less
wow.
lenient. They're gonna be a
If
lot
I
more
was that guy, I
reasonable.
would have immediately done it. As soon as I heard the divorce, I'm like, she can't get shit, and boom, I'm first to the punch.
Because bro, if you let the women,
Man, you would have been
if you
good.
let the girl dictate how much money that they think that you make or how much think that they should give them, they're gonna bleed you dry. Bro, look, you know how much fucking Dr. Dre has to pay his wife or his ex-wife every month?
Dr. J.
Yeah, you heard of that?
They're talking about the basketball player.
No, 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 Doctor, you lying ass motherfucker.
I am not lying.
The
That's
Doctor
a basketball
Dr.
player.
Dre, Dr. Dre.
Oh, Drake. I thought you
No,
said Dr.
no, no,
J.
no, yeah, Dr. Dre.
Uh
Hold on, I'm about to find out the exact figure. Dr.
huh.
Dre.
That probably sounded mad racist.
You
But yeah,
funny.
Dr. J was a really good basketball player.
Okay, Dr. Dre. He has to pay his wife.
Nothing.
Let's see. How much does Dr. Dre have to pay his wife every month?
Oh Lord.
$300,000 a month.
So that is how much
Let's talk about the
a year,
year.
bro.
Let's talk about the
Yeah.
year.
And I know where they get those numbers from.
Yeah, they're not always right.
No, no, no. I'm gonna tell you after you get that result.
Okay.
Yeah, it'd be funny, dude, if you're using your hands.
like,
Like you're like that,
give
like
her the
that fast.
four,
You're
give
like,
her the five.
yeah.
Hold on. Okay. Let's do this math real quick. Okay. 300,000 times
12.
12. That is $3,000,000, $600,000 a year.
Holy shit, dude, that's
Let's
ridiculous.
let's let's times that by 5 years. He he will have paid her in 5 years $18 million
Holy
for
sh.
her to have for her to have essentially. I'm not sure how the relationship is, but essentially, bro, because he fucked her and married her, that's how much he has to pay.
And tax free, right? I think.
I don't know.
Because it's just a check, you know?
Probably.
I'm pretty sure obviously everyone pays taxes, but it really won't
Yeah,
be
he
that.
probably
It
can't
really
even.
won't be. It really won't be that much because I don't think child support is taxed.
I don't think
It's
he. Yeah,
shitty.
he probably can't even write it off. You know what I'm saying? As a tax deduction.
Now, bro, where they getting that number from is cause you accustomed her to
The
this stupid ass
lifestyle.
lifestyle.
Right.
So me and my chick, man, we're gonna be in Little Caesars and
Oh yeah,
everything.
I'm not showing her no more money. No,
No, man, damn, bro, these women, bro, holy shit,
bro.
dude. Fuck get her married,
Okay,
man. Like I,
bro. Let me ask you this, because I'm glad you actually just touched on. Is it beneficial today as a man to get
yeah.
married? What's your opinion on
Ooh,
that?
no, because it doesn't make a difference to me, bro. Like I'm not gonna love you more. I'm not gonna care
Who
about
is
you
it really
more
for? Who is it really for?
for
Who's
the
the
girl.
exactly?
I don't. I gotta get on a fucking knee. I gotta do the wedding. If it was up to me, I'd be like, you wanted to sign this paper, and that's it. And I have a wedding. I only have a honeymoon to fuck the shit out of you.
You know what's funny? I'm actually the opposite, right? I would do the ceremony, but I'm
Oh,
not signing no papers though. I'm not
yeah, yeah,
signing no
yeah, yep.
papers.
I was just gonna mention, my coworker, man, who I commend so much. I bring this example up to a lot of people when I talk about marriage. He worked at this the first school that I worked at or whatever. I worked with him or whatever, and bro, he has a kid and a house and everything, even has a wedding ring, bro, with his wife, but they've never gotten married because of the laws in Connecticut,
Hmm.
like officially. But they calls him his wife and everything, have kids, house and everything. And he says, I don't want to get married because of the laws in Connecticut or whatever. I'm like, that is beautiful.
That's
And
beautiful.
she's okay with it. They have a
That's a
great
real
family
one
and
right
everything.
there. That's a real one, bro. If she understands the fact that the piece of paper doesn't mean fucking shit.
It really doesn't,
Why?
dude.
What? Look. It's a very
It is.
Christianity
Christian.
way
Yeah, you get married in a church and everything.
Yeah, bro. Look. First of all, why the fuck do you need a paper to tell you that you're married? You know what I'm saying? That's a very Christian
It's because it
dominated
has to
world
be because of laws,
because of the laws.
right? Why else is this on record?
Exactly.
Like,
Because if I love you, I love you, right?
yeah.
How's a paper gonna make me feel any better? It's only, but you know what though? It does something for the girl because they've grown up thinking that getting married is going to be the end all be all. You know what I'm saying? Like you do that for them, it might be happy for a year, 2 years, 3 years max if you good. But then if you're not doing everything right, bro, they're gonna start questioning. Damn, should I even marry this dude? Yeah, yeah, bro. They're not gonna be if you're not doing everything perfect, bro. They're gonna start questioning their decision, bro. And now you're in there for life,
That's fucking funny.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, so, you heard the saying, "It's cheaper to keep her."
Fuck that, man.
You,
Fuck
you
that.
don't you don't you,
That's just scary.
you
My
don't
thing
want to
is,
be
bro,
in a situation.
I'm not marrying a woman unless I think that I'm gonna have kids with her, and I'm gonna marry her before I have kids with her.
Yeah,
Because that puts the ball in my court again. Because she's like, I want kids, and I'm like,
good
not until
point.
we get married.
Very
Well,
good
that means
point.
I gotta get on one knee, and
Exactly.
that could be 10 years from
And
now, bitch.
exactly. And if you do
So,
that,
you know,
if you do that, then that means that you know for sure that this is the girl that you wanna be
yeah.
with forever, type shit. You know what I'm saying? So I fully agree with that, 100%. Um, but now just if you could answer the question, like, just is it beneficial for a
Oh,
man to get
oh
married?
yeah, yeah. I'm not ducking the question and shit. I'm all running around and shit. No. Oh no, I did answer no, because it doesn't make a difference, bro. No,
All facts, you
a
did answer.
benefit is obvious. I don't see any benefit. Like,
There's no
what could it
benefit.
be? Like,
There's no
I'm not
benefit.
sharing a bank account with this bitch.
Right.
Um,
There's only cons.
there's nothing. There's what is any benefit? Like, I mean, well, for women, no. For women, it's like
Yeah.
they get all of them. For
Oh
us, it's
yeah.
just
Exactly. For women, get all the
what do we
benefits
get,
from
bro?
marriage.
Like, you know what's funny, bro? I remember when I was in high school, like this I had this teacher named Mr. Santiago, this Puerto Rican dude. This dude was freaking crazy.
Uh,
But he I remember he asked the class, he was like, "What do you guys think it is to get married?" And I'm like, "That means you're getting some all the time."
that's
That's
what he
what I
said.
said. Yeah, that means probably getting some all the time. And he was like, "No, you're like you don't know what it is to be married." And instantly, I was like, "Wait, hold on." I was like, "Nah, then I don't want to get married." And then I thought about it. I'm like, not just because of that, but I'm like, hold on, there's shit that you just probably won't like in marriage. I remember thinking that, and I'm like, but that shit is forever. I'm like, I couldn't imagine, and I don't know. And man, like as of lately, bro, it's funny because I've been thinking about it a lot. I'm like, man, every time I see somebody in a relationship, I'm like, man, that shit just gives me goosebumps. I'm like, fuck that. Every time I see somebody with a kid, I'm like, fuck that, dude. So as of right now, I don't. I would be very, very surprised if I end up having a kid in my life.
In general, just
Or
at all.
yes,
I get you. People obviously
yes,
they may not want to.
or being married because I think I could say I'm selfish, bro. Maybe I just love myself too much to share this love with someone else. I love my own company. I love my free time. I love not having to do shit. I love not having a lot of responsibility, and I want to live like a kid, bro. Like I'm gonna work hard and I'm gonna have fun in my life, man. I don't want to have. I just want to help people and have fun. That's it. Help people, spread love, peace,
Yeah.
inspire people, and have a
Exactly.
shit ton of fun.
Exactly.
That's it.
That's
Like,
life. Well, not for everybody, but
yeah, not for everybody. That's just what it is for me.
right, right.
It makes me extremely happy. So
Exactly. Some people they're fine with the mediocre.
that's what you're calling me.
Yeah. No, not at all. I'm lying. But like some people are good with the mediocre.
Uh huh.
You know what I'm saying? And obviously that's not you. Obviously that's not me. You know what I'm saying? We know the purpose that we're here for. And if
Yes.
you don't know your purpose, you need to figure that out ASAP because that's gonna, whatever issues you're gonna have, the things are gonna start falling into place once you know what you need to, where you need to go, what you need to do. If as long as you know the end goal, your body will simply get in position and start to create yourself to get to the end goal. It's just how the mind works. we have a self improvement mechanism. We have a self propelling mechanism where if you visualize this stuff, your body will start to create yourself in that image, and it will start to become that who you want to be. So, if anyone doesn't, if you're depressed, if you're, what I'm saying, if you got a lot of issues right now, figure out what you want to do in life, man. Because I can tell you, probably about 60 to 70% of the people that are in a situation where they're in a rut, they probably don't know what they want to do with themselves, man. They probably don't know what they want to. They probably don't know what they want to do in life,
There's really not a lot of depressed, purposeful motherfuckers. Like,
bro.
it's
Yeah.
just, it's
How
literally
can you be depressed?
counterintuitive. Like it's an oxymoron. It doesn't
Yeah.
make sense.
How can you be depressed if you're working on something you love or working on something that you know you have to do? Bro, like for me, man, I just fucking take all this shit on the chin. If I'm depressed or some shit like that, get over it because I got shit to do. There's people to help.
I
There's,
like
you know
that
what I'm
you
saying?
never feel bad for yourself.
Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like shit happens, bro. You take it on the chin, man. You just realize it is what it is. You know how much times I gotta say that shit to myself every day? It is what it is, bro, and this is just what your destiny is. Sometimes it's your destiny to suffer for other people. That's the destiny I've accepted. If I gotta go for a bunch of people to live a better life, that's fine. That's fine. If I gotta sacrifice myself, my health, my well-being, for other people to be the greatest, or not, I won't say that, but to be good, to get five, to have a shelter over their head, to know their history, to love themselves, I will take it.
Now let's
Because
talk about a group of people, bro, that need that. And let's talk about Chicago.
indeed.
So last weekend, and it's looking like it might happen this weekend, which is today. There was a humongous riot in downtown Chicago. Like people got fucked up, dude. Like there was a couple, man. There was a couple that was just walking over there. They were actually just visiting Chicago. They had an Airbnb downtown, and they were just walking around, just looking at the at downtown or whatever. And they literally got beat up, the guy and the girl, bro, like badly. And the cops weren't even doing anything. Like there was a lady who said, I literally tried waving down a cop. Like she stood right in front of it, bro, and the cop literally passed her. Yeah.
Bro, bro, the thing in Chicago, right, is the police are scared. Like
But it's not that they're scared of them. It's that they're scared of
the savages.
no
What?
police brutality. They don't want to like use any type of like crazy force on them because that's the only
You
thing
think
they
so?
could. Huh?
You think so?
Bro, because I mean, I'm saying if they're acting crazy, the only way for you to do anything is to retaliate. And I'm like, I feel like they don't want to get any lawsuits, anything.
I mean, that's definitely a fear for sure.
Because
But
what else are you fearful for? If you have a fucking gun, you just don't want you're scared of
but
using it.
yeah,
What else could it be, bro? They have guns, bro. Like they're cops. They could bring the whole SWAT down, you know,
but we know
the
cops are
FBI
scared, bro.
down and
But
shit,
we
huh?
know cops can be scared, very fearful.
Yes, but now this very like I'm not gonna say rare because I don't know, but it's it'll be interesting if like that's the greater like if that's the majority of police like they're scared in Chicago, then we have an issue. Yeah, y'all need to
Well, think
go
about it,
sit in
right?
the desk or something if you're scared of fucking helping
Think
the
about it.
people.
2013.
Protect and serve. You can't be scared doing that. Or you
Well,
shouldn't be scared doing.
but
You shouldn't be scared doing.
yeah, you shouldn't be. But how many times have we seen dudes come up to the car, right? See that the dude is black, they pull their gun out immediately.
Yeah, bro.
They're fearful.
Like you can't even do this without like Mark. You can't even do this without him being like like without him pulling out a gun. You
Yeah,
can't like do anything.
dudes.
You literally. I mean, you see the videos when they get pulled over. I remember me, bro. Like I had a PTSD like watching that the very first time I ever got pulled over, bro. I literally put my hands on the roof.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the
Yeah,
roof.
the
Okay.
cop laughed at me. He was like, "Put your hands on it." I'm like, I'm just making sure because I was in Westport and I had blonde
Right.
hair. I look
Right.
crazy.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so I was like, I don't know, I want to. So I literally put my hand. I was just terrified, dude, because I'm like, take me out the car or some shit, you know?
what I always learned was put your hands on the steering wheel and just wait for them to come. That's
Yeah,
what
I
I
do
always
that
do.
now. That's what I do
Yeah.
now.
I
I
always
usually
make
have
sure.
my shit on my lap, like I told your ass. Remember?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. And I
I
did
have my
that.
shit on my lap.
That
So
was
when
a.
they
It was.
ask for it, they're not like, whoa, what are you doing? I'm like, it's right here, bro.
Exactly. Exactly. Yep. Yep. I get my shit out the compartment, put that on my lap, and just wait. Just wait.
There's
Because
nobody.
Just get pulled.
You didn't even get pulled over.
I'm just there.
It's
I'm
fucking
just
dumb.
there waiting. But I just those are situations where you don't have any control really. It's up to them. So those are situations I don't like,
You're
obviously.
saying they're scared, right, bro?
Well,
Or you think they're scared? Like, what's your theory? Like, why is this happening in
I,
Chicago?
I
Other
I
than
think cops in Chicago are scared in general, but I don't know if that was the reason why they didn't do anything for that couple. You know what I'm
it
saying?
might happen again. They're saying it might happen again this weekend, bro. Like, this is looking like an every weekend like occurrence.
How often is it becoming? Like, how often has it
I
happened?
think last weekend it started, I think, and then they put a social media post saying they're gonna do it this weekend again. And you know what? I was thinking about it. Maybe this is because I'm still young. I'm still thinking about this, but I was like, I can't really blame them. I know that what they did was crazy, but I'm like, bro, when you're from Chicago, this is probably like the funnest shit to do. I'm so not trying to like convince anyone to do this dumbass shit, but,
Bro, if you
I
know if you go
I
out
understand
there,
where you're coming from. Like it looks like Project X out there, and from a kid
yeah,
hood in the rut.
right.
You know, bro, and you're just like, yeah, everyone's going crazy. We're just looting stores, just sitting, you know. So I'm like, it's gonna be hard to
Bro, you
stop
can
it.
easily get a good 10,000 come up if you do it correctly.
Yeah, it's
You know what I'm saying? Like if you plan it correctly, you steal a bunch of shoes, bunch of phones,
it's scary, bro. It's happening,
laptops.
bro.
You go to a Best Buy, bro, you
Like
can easily make 10,000 for sure, easily.
Mark, if you had to guess, how many homicides have been in Chicago this year? Because I looked it up.
This year, from January 1st to now, if I have to guess, I would say
And
about
I'm gonna save this page I'm on, bro, because we're gonna do a check on it in the summer.
mhm,
What
I'd
do you
say
think?
about 96 right now.
You're off by 60. Damn near.
Really?
157 up to date. Yeah,
Ooh,
that's no joke. That is
wow.
scary. That's no joke.
Wow.
That's literally 150. So 157 divided by
Homicides.
yes. Yep. 157 divided by how many months is that?
It's 5 months,
Yeah.
about to be in May.
Okay, we'll do five. 30. That's basically a murder every day. 31.
Holy
It's no joke.
shit.
And like I always say, bro, let's cut all the bullshit. Straight to the point. I honestly think, and I really want your thoughts on this. I really want your thoughts on this. I feel like the only way to really solve it, and this is only 50%, of course. You know, and you'll see what I'm getting at. Is what Trump said. Trump said that we should bring the National Guard or the military here to Chicago. What do you think? He said no. He said the National Guard. He said let's bring the National Guard to Chicago.
See,
Because it's
Chicago
literally like it's definitely a state of
is a
emergency.
it's a war zone.
It's well, war. I mean, they call it Chirac
Yeah, they
because,
had
and you know why they call it Chirac, right?
because they had more killings in Iraq.
Then in Chicago, then Iraq.
So yeah. At
Like
at certain point from there to 2013, they had more killings in Iraq. Or sorry, no, they had more killings in Chicago. Um, but Chicago's a unique one, man. Um,
they're Democrats too. Like it's and everyone that's what everyone's blaming. That's what everyone's blaming it on. Because usually those cities are like fucking like
right,
horrible.
they're wild, especially for basketball.
I wonder what the gun laws are over there. I wonder like what the gun laws are over there. But that doesn't really do shit. Cause look at New York, bro. In New York, you're not even allowed to have any gun.
And it's still
I don't know how. I don't know how there's a law against one of the amendments. How does that work? Like you know what I'm saying? How is that in the amendment?
that's the
Like
thing
right
about
to bear
fucking
arms, but this
yeah.
state is like saying no. So
That's the
what
thing.
the fuck is the amendment? I thought
Right.
it's for the country or like this little piece or that piece. Like
That's why fucking New York or sorry, the states are weird because it's like every state has like their own, you know,
Canada's not like that, right? It's just the whole thing.
everything. I'm pretty sure it's like you might have like province like based like laws, but like if there's a law for Canada, it's a law for everybody type shit. You know what I'm saying? But Chicago's weird, man. Like I don't know that the guard would do it. Maybe.
You
I mean,
think the army needs to go
probably.
up there?
Well, no. I mean, just kind of in general. Like, I don't think maybe it would do the job as far as, but we gotta look at the consequences of that.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? We this is or we've already tried this
What are the
before.
consequences of that?
Some army guy kills a black kid because they're suspicious of some shit when the black kid is just trying to get home. This shit happens, bro. This shit happened before in
Yeah,
there.
it'll eventually be a war.
It's gonna be us
Because they
against
got
them.
guns too, obviously.
Exact. It's gonna be us against them. That's how it's gonna be.
And that'll eventually just bring the whole country. Because once Chicago's down, and then like,
It's not gonna be. I don't know if that fixes it, man.
ooh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know if they'll ever do it. Because I mean, when Trump said it, they called him crazy. I mean, what? I don't know, bro. We need a whole episode for Chicago. I'm gonna keep it
Exactly.
real, and I want to. I want to do it in the summer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Honestly, 'cause I want
Make
to
sure you
I want to
remember.
keep track of this number. 157 murders, and this is April 22nd. Like that
That's
is
fucked.
every
That's
day someone is
fucked.
getting killed, dude. Like,
That is insane. Like actually
you know what I used to
insane.
think, bro? My ignorant ass. I used to be like, let them just kill them, like just kill each other. Like eventually,
They'll
it's just
die
gonna
out.
be no more. But bro, they just keep killing and killing and
No,
killing. This has
because
been
people
this
are
way
being
forever.
people are
And it
being.
was worse, bro. Like I'm pretty sure I've heard people say it too, bro. Like back in the day, like Chicago was worse than like Russia.
I believe it.
It was like the 60s or 50s. They said that it was like worse than Russia. Like the crime over there.
See, because people are being so much born so often, there's no way they can kill themselves out. Um,
I mean
we
that's a whole other topic, bro. Because
yeah.
I mean that's what the government is trying to do to I don't know black people.
Mhm.
And
When
I mean,
we
we don't know. I don't know if you answered it last time, bro. Like, do you think black people are like? I wonder by how much is it like the birth to death rate? Because the
we
way these
are
guys are attacked, it's like it's like so many
every
poisons.
angle exactly, but the thing is, we're extremely fertile. You know what I'm saying? We multiply. We don't die. We multiply. You know what I'm saying? Um, but yeah, they are definitely trying to wipe us out. But again, they'll never be able to. We can't wipe out the original. There's no way. It's just not possible.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You
That's
know
a
what I'm saying?
fact.
We'll always have remnants of it. There's
Yeah,
always gonna
yeah.
be us there. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
But we just have to be able to. Again, I always say this, man. Once black people are good, we can now heal the earth because now once we make sure black people are good, we can make sure everyone's good because we essentially are included in everyone. You know what I'm saying? We gotta heal so the world can heal and everyone can be good.
Bro, things are gonna get so bad before that happens, man. I
They
feel
gotta get better. They gotta get worse before they get better.
we're in such a crazy.
That's
Right now is
universal
such a
law.
crazy place, bro. Like shootings, like like the way the shit is with laws, shit is
Yeah,
with kids, shit is with these presidents, politicians. There's wars going on.
it's a lot of shit, man.
China
We
and
got
Taiwan might crack off. Like, just fucking mad.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm hearing
shit.
that. Like the U.S. is saying, "Oh yeah, it could happen any day now."
Mhm.
So
Yep.
I don't know. How much
We
time we got left, bro?
shit. We're past the time now, but we're gonna wrap it up.
All right.
But
Man, this was a good one.
yeah, yeah. We gonna be here next week, of course. The Ism podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Ism.
You already know. We gonna give you that game, that real.
Yep.
Peace.
Provide the leadership to the people's revolution so he can take this country and change it. Turn it upside down and put the last first and the first last. Not only for black people, but for all people.